Hey, Dana. My dad is the CEO, did you know? You're super lucky that I find you so attractive. In the future, you're going to be the CEO's wife.
I think there's a huge misunderstanding. I'm honored to hear that you like me, but I can't go out with you. I have a fiancé.
You're talking about me, right? Don't worry, we can cut out on all the formalities. Just chill. Pretty soon, we're going to be husband and wife.
That's not what I meant. I already have a partner. We're engaged. That's why I can't go out with you, Richard.
It's alright. You don't have to hide anything from me. I love you, and I know you love me too, babe.
Wait, how in the world did you come to that conclusion? You're making me really uncomfortable right now.
I understand. Think of all the money you'll have. It'll be quite the change from how things are now, huh? Hey, how about we go on a nice vacation together? It'll be great. You'll get to know what it's like living as a millionaire.
You're not listening to me, are you? I said I can't go out with you. I'm already engaged to someone else. So please, stop trying to talk me into this.
Come on, you don't have to lie. I wonder how long it's been since we started dating.
What? What are you talking about? We're not dating, Richard. We've never even gone somewhere together. Why are you saying that?
Don't worry, it's okay. I get it. You've been checking me out a lot, haven't you, Dana? Did you think I didn't notice?
Have I? I'm pretty sure I haven't.
You're really shy, aren't you, Dana? But that's alright. That's part of the reason why you're so hot.
Please, would you cut it out? You really shouldn't say stuff like that to people you aren't dating. It's just creepy. Disturbing, even. It's highly inappropriate.
Wow, that stings. But that doesn't change the fact that I love you, babe. I noticed that your expression could get really serious sometimes. However, I have to admit, I like you playing hard to get. Not bad.
Excuse me, but I'm not playing hard to get. I don't appreciate you misinterpreting things like that. If you can't tell, I'm being dead serious.
It's good. I'm a nice guy. I accept you for the way you are. I mean, you're being hit on by the future CEO. Of course you're excited. I really don't blame you. Think about it, Dana. All the other girls would be so jealous.
I'm not so sure about that. Like I said 100 times already, I'm already engaged to someone else. I don't want to be hit on by a guy I'm not interested in. It's just wrong.
You know, Dana, you could be a bit difficult sometimes. I understand you're playing hard to get, but I think you're going a bit too far this time. You don't want me to tell on Father, do you?
Please, would you just cut it out already? I'm just trying to do my job at work. I'm definitely not trying to send you any signals that I'm into you. I know your father is the CEO, but this is starting to get out of hand. And I should mention, I'm not interested in office romance either.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, you're right. Office romance does make things awkward sometimes. So, that's what was troubling you, wasn't it? In that case, you should have just told me so.
Sorry? I don't think you understand.
You want to stay at home and become a housewife, don't you? That's why you were acting so strange. I'm sorry I couldn't notice it earlier.
Hold on. Could you please explain to me how in the world you came to that conclusion? What is wrong with you? Are you insane?
It's okay. I get it now. I was going to keep it a secret, but I guess it's time to let the cat out of the bag, huh? Surprise! You're going to become a housewife, babe.
Okay. I can tell you're definitely not listening to me.
You know what they say. Us guys tend to communicate directly. We take things at face value. We're more confrontational. Girls, on the other hand, they're subtle. They give us cues and hints, but at the end of the day, girls just want us guys to understand. We need to figure out what they're hinting at. I'm sorry I couldn't understand you more sooner. I'll do better next time. I promise.
I'm pretty sure I'm being super direct with everything. I mean, you are right about one thing. I do want you to understand. I'm starting to think this is hopeless.
I know, and I'm deeply sorry about that. I wanted to act a bit cool, you know, make a show for you. I promise, after the wedding, you can become a housewife. I was planning on telling you that once I officially asked you to marry me.
I'm sorry, what did you say? Marry you? You have to be joking. I'm absolutely not going to marry you. What in the world are you talking about?
Dana, thanks for being my girlfriend. I really appreciate it.
No. Wait a second. This is all wrong. I'm not your girlfriend, Richard. We're not dating.
It's all cool. And like I told you before, you don't have to be so shy. I know you're just trying to be polite because my dad's in charge. I get it. But I wouldn't mind if you acted more honest with me.
What? That's not it at all.
No worries. I, the future CEO, will make sure everything works out for you. For the both of us. Not to mention, you won't have to worry about money anymore. Aren't you glad?
I can't. I seriously can't believe you.
Of course you can't. I'm too good to be true. No one could have ever dreamed of being loved by me, son of the chief executive officer. But I didn't expect you to be so happy, Dana. I'm glad I decided to talk to you about it. You won't regret it.
I can't believe it. Your thought process is unfathomable. It's just scary at this point. Listen, there's no way I'm marrying you. I'm not your girlfriend, Richard. I never was.
Don't worry, it's all right. I get it. You just can't wait to become my fiancée, right? I'll get right on with the marriage proposal. You'll be the happiest girl in the universe. Just you wait.
No, wait, you're getting it all wrong. Seriously, cut it out. Richard, listen to me. You're acting crazy. Richard! Hello?
Don't hold it against me, Dana. That's what you get for rejecting me like that. But you should know, you're such a drama queen sometimes. I just punched you a bit. You didn't need to call an ambulance. I bet the bruise is already gone by now. You're pretty weak if that hurt you.
I can't believe you have the audacity to say that to me. I was sent to the emergency room, and it's all because of what you did to me. You assaulted me. And for what? For rejecting your marriage proposal. And I didn't even want that to begin with. You're a psychopath. I'm going to sue you for this.
Big deal. You just got what you deserved for rejecting me. And it's no use suing me, by the way. Father should have already covered it up by now.
I see. You don't know who my father is, do you?
Why would I know who he is? No matter what, there's no way he's more powerful than my dad. My dad is the CEO, for crying out loud. No one has more authority than he does.
I would beg to differ. I'll tell you, since you don't seem to know. My dad is the head of the local mafia, which is still very much active around here.
The mafia's boss? You've got to be kidding. So what? What's he gonna do? Put a horse head in my bed? Doesn't matter. Pretty sure that doesn't have anything to do with me.
Oh, but it has everything to do with your father, Richard.
And how do you figure that? What would me or my father have anything to do with the mafia's boss?
Some time ago, your father's company was suffering from financial difficulties. It was really close to getting bankrupted. That was when my father came into the picture. He helped your father out. My father didn't give me an exact number, but he said he fronted your dad a couple $1 million to keep his business from going under. For all I know, the two seem to have a pretty long history together. They're really tight.
Oh, is that so? Great news then. That only means that we're pretty much destined to be together. Our fathers would be so proud of us.
You really don't get it, do you? That's what makes you so insufferable.
I don't quite follow.
How long are you planning on deluding yourself like that? You've crossed the line so many times, I can't stand it anymore. Who do you think you are? Who gave you the permission to go on and act like my boyfriend?
What do you mean? It's a tremendous honor to become my girlfriend. A privilege. Aren't you happy too, Dana?
As I said before, you're just being a creep.
What did you say?
I'm not interested in stupid, creepy guys like you. There's no way I'll ever date you.
I don't understand. Dana, what happened? Are you feeling all right? You're not acting like yourself.
That's what makes you so creepy. Could you stop talking to me as if we're dating or something? You barely even know me. For your information, I don't have a single cell in my body that's interested in you.
But Dana, aren't you happy that you're my girlfriend? That you're able to marry me?
Happy? Yeah, right. It only makes me irritated. After all, I have to spend my precious time dealing with idiots like you. I will never, ever date you, Richard. Not in a million years. Besides, as I said countless times before, I'm already engaged to someone else.
What? You are? What do you mean? That's not possible.
Looks like someone wasn't listening, huh? I told you before, haven't I? I have a boyfriend. I'm engaged to him. I love him more than anyone else in the universe. He asked me to marry him. Of course I said yes, and now we're happily engaged.
How dare you? After all this time, you were cheating on me?
Would you just cut it out with your delusional nonsense? Look, I've never dated you in my entire life. Never even thought about it. And I'm definitely not interested in you either. Your little marriage proposal just causes trouble. Don't you ever do it again.
Come on, Dana. You're just trying to act tough, right? Tell me the truth, please.
You assaulted me after I rejected you. What else do you want from me? What else do you expect? I hate you. I despise you.
No, you're just acting. Just playing hard to get. That's what's going on, right? Please, babe, Dana, tell me the truth. I'm begging you.
You're really good at one thing. Taking things the wrong way and deluding yourself. I'm not playing hard to get, Richard. Even if I was, I wouldn't worry about it. My hatred for you is real enough. I'll rather die than date you, much less marry you.
No, you're kidding. Think about it. I'm going to become the next CEO of the company. No girl would ever think about rejecting me. Never.
Well, then think of me as the first girl to ever reject you then. Or is that too hard for you to comprehend? To be honest, I think most girls would prefer you not talking to them. Oh, but you know what? You might want to try out some dating apps. You might be able to hook up with some girls, if they're ignorant enough. Although, I'm sure they'll just be after your money.
This isn't funny, Dana. Everything about me is perfect. And I have tons of cash. I'm flawless.
But it's not your money, is it? It's your father's. Don't act like you're the one who worked for it. Reality check. You're just a balding, creepy, insufferable D-bag. You should really come to your senses. It's only going to get worse from now on.
How dare you say something like that to me? You've deceived me. How could you?
I didn't deceive you. I told you from the get-go. And I should be the one who's angry. Just think of all the trouble you caused.
You know what? Fine. Have it your way. I'll have father deal with this. You'll be fired. You'll regret everything you've said. And you caused me emotional distress, so don't think I won't be suing you for that, too. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Hello? Have you listened to a single word I've said? My dad is the Mafia's boss. Your father and mine have a long history together. They're close. If I were you, I'd be more worried about yourself.
Oh yeah? What's your dad gonna do? Huh?
Your father knows about what happened between the two of us.
So what? Father's on my side. He'll protect me.
I wouldn't bet on that.
Oh yeah? Why's that?
My dad's infuriated by what you did to me. I did get sent to the hospital after all. My dad usually keeps his cool, but he was fuming. I'd be worried if I were you.
And I don't really care if your dad's mad or not.
He told your father, and apparently he was angry too. He couldn't believe it.
What? What do you mean?
You assaulted the daughter of someone he had close ties with. Not to mention, your reasoning behind that was because I rejected your marriage proposal. You also deluded yourself into thinking the two of us were dating. I'm pretty sure any parent would feel ashamed if their child acted like that.
Is that what they told him? Liar! You're the one who tricked me into thinking you liked me. It's all your fault.
I figured you'd say that, so I made sure to bring your father evidence. Our chat messages explain everything. It perfectly shows what was going on between us. And don't even think about deleting your messages, Richard. It's too late for that. I already took screenshots and saved them in a separate file.
Oh yeah? Then tell me, why should I be worried, huh?
You're going to be disowned by your father, apparently. Too bad about your dream of becoming the future CEO, huh?
Disowned? But why?
I don't know. Maybe because you assaulted me? How on earth did you get through life by being this dense? It's actually astonishing. Not only did you put someone in the hospital, that someone happened to be the daughter of someone very close to your father. You're in for a very rude awakening. One of our fathers is definitely going to knock the rocks out of your head very soon.
Why, Dana? Why do you have to mess up my life like that? This isn't fair. I'll sue you.
OMG, this is actually insane. What reality are you living in? Besides, I'll have you know, my fiancé is a very competent lawyer.
Your fiancé is a lawyer? That doesn't matter. I have all the money in the world. There's nothing I can't solve with a little cash.
No, your dad has all the money in the world. The only money you have is what he gives to you. I wouldn't count on it if I were you. You're going to get disowned, remember?
Damn it, that's not true. I'm his frickin' son.
Son or not, your actions were inexcusable. I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't want anything to do with you anymore. Oh yeah, just a friendly reminder. I was physically assaulted and mentally traumatized too. So I'll be seeking compensation from you. See you at court.
Court? As if. There's no way. If anything, we're going to court because I'm suing you.
Sure, go right ahead if you think you can. From now on, we can speak through our lawyers.
This wasn't supposed to happen.
I think it'll be about several $100,000, so prepare yourself. It's nice of you to learn your lesson. You should never mess with my dad and my fiancé. Oh, and don't even think about running away. The Mafia is willing to chase you to the ends of the earth. After that, Richard asked for help from his dad, the CEO of the company. But the CEO was furious. He disowned him on the spot, as expected. Apparently, Richard was later kicked out of the house as well. Richard felt that he was in danger. Despite Dana's warnings, he tried to run away. But a mobster working for Dana's father managed to hunt him down just as he was about to leave the state. He got sent away to a foreign country, where he is forced to work at some kind of coal mine. No one has ever heard from him since. Pretty brutal ending, but he got what he deserved. On the other hand, after the creepy stalker dude was out of the picture, Dana fully recovered from her injury and was able to get back to work. She happily got married to her fiancé. They had a beautiful wedding. Richard's mistake was that he mistook his father's authority as his own. After he got disowned, he was forced to face reality, that he was a nobody without his father. So, how did you like it? It's pretty surprising that someone could be so delusional. I really don't want to become someone like that.